excellent day for an exorcism.
Welcome to Just Another Horror Podcast.
I'm Ben, calling every Russian epic economy.
I'm John. I work at Burger King and I got some problems with his bullshit.
I'm Cobra.
It's funny that you both like really shitty movies.
Not watch this movie.
Sorry.
Cobra, intro us.
Oh. Hello. Welcome to Just Another Horror Podcast. I'm John.
Ben.
Cobra.
And today we're reviewing a movie that I picked, so we know things aren't going to go well.
All right.
This is Evil Ed.
Hold on.
Okay.
Intervention time.
Again?
Yeah, you,
I didn't take the last one, so what makes you think I'm going to listen this time?
Well, because we're revoking your card. Like,
Again?
you were not allowed to pick a movie next time.
He's
Oh,
only
my
allowed to pick a
goodness.
movie next month because it's really shitty movie month for February.
What? Why don't we get started with this one?
I thought the same thing.
Oh, God.
This
That's what I was gonna say.
takes us right into shitty movie month.
So, I'll say this. I don't entirely disagree with you guys on this.
Have you saw this before?
That's a long time
Yeah.
ago. I was during that rent everything that you see on the shelf time.
Jesus.
And I remember what I remember before I told you guys to watch this was the beginning of this. I love the beginning of this.
I picture
Love is a very
the
strong
guy,
word,
the
yeah.
guy with the grenade in his mouth.
Uh,
I picture that's you two when you started where you work.
oh yeah.
Because it's just the amount of work that needs to be done.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, I laughed at you because you scream at me all the time, like, keep your fucking politics off the show. Then you show me a movie where the first line is, "You're fired." What
Plug
the
that,
fuck?
yeah.
Plug it.
Come on.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Plug The Apprentice.
Well, you gotta realize that. Again, I saw this long before The Apprentice came
That was
out.
my first thought. You're
I was
fired.
just like, I have really Weaver? Like,
He set us up!
are you taunting me? Like,
Guys, I haven't watched Fox News in like 3 weeks.
So
I've been focused on sports. And
very
nothing
nice,
else.
very
very
nice.
nice. Life's probably better.
I imagine mine's shit, and I pay attention to that
It's
a
about
lot.
the
So
Okay, so
okay, listen.
my assessment of this movie
Mm-hmm.
is this is like it's kind of showing what capitalism is. Like,
Oh my goodness.
no, seriously,
How did you get anything out of this at all?
because they
You gotta take your mind off of politics, man.
Yeah, I
they
think
hide.
so.
Wow, there's nothing to do with politics. It's an ism.
You're an ism.
This is basically they
sick burn by
hire
Cobra.
they hire one person for a job of 10 because they don't want to pay the other ones. He literally has to call his wife and be like, "Hey, I'm not going to see you all week because I have to work."
Oh yeah.
And then you go nuts, you kill yourself, and what do? They just replace you.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you what happened to the last guy who had your job. And I was just like, this is capitalism. And it's all for a fad. We got to get these movies out because this is what's in right now.
Right.
It's not going to be what's in 5 years from now or 2 years from now. Like,
I'm pretty sure this was a jab at something, but the thing with this movie is everything that it has to say, do, entertain you with happens in the first 30 minutes. For you guys less, but the first 30 minutes.
no,
That's all. And
I'll
then
agree
it
with you.
just tanks.
I'll
That's
agree
an
with you.
hour of nothingness of
Yeah.
running around the hospital.
I'll agree with you. I have numerous quotes
Mm-hmm.
from the first 30 minutes where I was actually laughing. I
The
have
Bruce
also
Lynn's
that
guy is
I have-
fucking hysterical.
the first guy that kills himself.
Mm-hmm.
I have down that that's you.
Editing the show.
Yes, editing the show, the job that you do in general.
Yeah, it's me wrapped up in a nutshell. Yeah.
And then, is he the one that said, "Who the fuck can you trust in this society?" That's totally you.
Yeah.
And then he says something about fair weather all day long. Kiss my ass. What? Like, I was kind of cracking up at these lines, going, it's a crazy dubbing translation.
And it's also not a very. It's not a very well written script. It's a lot of one-liners.
Did you notice it wasn't very well?
Yeah,
written?
like it. Like they don't know how to have a conversation. It's one-liners back and forth.
Did you notice half the dubbing sounded vaguely 1950s American, and then you had about two people who were like, "Oh, they're Italian." Like,
Yeah.
Where is this movie made? Sweden?
Sweden, I
yep.
believe, yeah.
So for to really clear up what's going on here, we're at a film studio where there's an editor who's editing the splatter and gore department. He's gone fucking nuts, locked himself in a room, and has a grenade. And his boss is named Sam Campbell because of Evil Dead. And his boss is kind of a dickhead and yells at him to put the grenade down and all this shit. He blows himself up, and that's when he goes, "You're fired."
But you know what's sad? That guy's fucking middle management.
That guy's middle management?
The boss.
Okay.
That guy's fucking middle management, and he's just like power tripping. What's that guy doing all day? He's grabbing ass.
Literally grabbing
Yeah,
ass.
Literally grabbing ass
That's
all
what,
day.
when you're a manager, you get to do.
Yeah. Fucking hire a couple more people.
So
Give
because,
them
Why?
some
If
fucking
you're-
benefits.
You gotta save money. That's not how it works, man. You know that.
but it doesn't work like this either. This is, he pulls some guy from somewhere and goes, "Here's your job,
Well,
here's
he
the
was,
house, go."
He was editing a different department, I think.
Like an art film department
Yeah.
or something.
He was real good, though.
So,
Nobody watches
right.
art films. He can take his time.
Right, exactly. With this, they need these things out. He's got to hurry.
And we're what's the name of the film? And we're seeing
Loose
like
Limbs.
throughout the movie.
The Looseland series.
Yeah, and it's like throughout
Eight
the movie, it's
especially,
like,
we
do you
get
have
to see
part
that
6
movie.
for me? Do you have part 7 for me? Part 8 for me?
And what's he doing? He's not supposed to be cutting out all the gore, but he is, isn't he?
That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Or is
Yeah.
he supposed to be editing?
He's supposed to edit it,
He's supposed
but
to edit, but he's supposed to get as much gore and tits as possible.
And he's cutting out
cutting
like
it out.
Yeah,
he
'cause
cuts an
he's-
entire beaver rape scene. Just
Oh my god.
That's in my notes.
I'm stunned at some of the lines in this movie.
I think they're just pushing it. I get what they're doing, but they're pushing it beyond believability.
So when they bring this Ed in, they bring the new guy Ed, and first of all, I'm like, this is a really nice office this guy has. It's literally a table.
Yeah. Yep.
But he's telling him, what is that part of the movie that you're hearing in the background?
Yeah, it's molesting
You
time.
hear one guy scream, "It's molesting time," and they just laughs for the
rest
length
of the scene.
Like
Yeah.
3.
Oh, when they're all just sitting
When they're all
around
just laughing. Yeah, I have that in my notes because I know exactly what you're talking about.
When they show Ed coming in, and then there's like this club music playing.
Mm-hmm.
Totally sounds like Ace of Base,
This
which
apparently
would be. Aren't they Swedish?
They
yes,
are.
Yes.
Yeah.
It,
Uh,
it very well could
Can
be.
you plug the sign?
That's the only one I know. So yeah.
How about Don't Tell Me You Love Me? No, that's not it.
I don't know any other ones besides.
She's having your baby. That's one of them.
Oh, that's right.
Oh wait,
Something
that's
about-
all.
All I want is another baby
That's
or
what
something
it
like
is.
that.
Oh my god.
So Sam goes to a house and he starts editing these movies. And
Oh, no,
he's
this is-
going
that-
insane. Are we way past
Like no, that's the best part of the movie. We're past it now. Like now it's like,
that? Did he kill Sam yet? And he's
No.
talking to the demon.
who's Sam?
Sam Campbell is the
boss.
guy who runs the place and gave him
Oh
the
yeah,
job.
yeah, yeah.
So he sends him to a house.
Amazing ponytail.
The devil tells him that he has
You're a
to
little bit ahead.
destroy stuff,
He's
right?
got
Or
quite a
something.
schnoz on him too.
Who, the devil?
No, Sam.
So, yeah,
Quite
The
a.
devil went down to Georgia.
Okay.
I guess. I'm gonna put Riding with the Devil. We
Stick
don't have
out.
any Van Halen on our show ever.
What about Sympathy for the Devil?
Oh my god, there's a million. You wanna just keep going?
Yeah.
Never went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal.
Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name.
Don't
Why
have
do
any.
you placate him?
Running
No.
with the devil.
That's what I like. That's what I want.
Tell him
Oh, is that what you
no.
said?
Yeah. Sometimes I just cut out parts where he suggests things,
I know what I talk about.
and then he knows exactly what I cut out. It's amazing. So he's editing these movies, and he is very proud of himself for the job he's doing at first, because he sees this scene where this woman gets her arm cut off and is just
He
bleeding, and this
cut
guy
that out.
he cuts it out and he's like, hey.
I don't like what he's doing.
I figured you wouldn't. I thought for sure that you would appreciate this part of the movie.
Why?
There's just tits and gore everywhere. That's all it is.
But it's on a reel, and it's not in the movie. It's on...
I misjudged.
I need more.
So, yeah, he's just cutting it, and Sam shows up to see the work he's been doing, and he's not happy because he cut a beaver rape scene.
Which is the funniest
Wow.
and best part of the movie.
Has he
this
called
2 minute.
Has he called home yet to say like, "Hey, honey,
Oh my God, these
I'll be
two.
home Saturday for my child's birthday. I just have here. How long's this guy's shift? Like, I feel like this is my old job, and they're like, you gotta work overtime, and it's
You
like
can't go home at
you
night.
can't go home. Like, we need to get this workout, and it's like, and now I'm gonna go home. Like, I have with the editing. I'm like, oh great, it's like Groundhog Day. We get to watch the same scene over and over and over and over. I love Groundhog Day though. This not good.
No, I would. That's amazing that Groundhog Day and this got mentioned in the same sentence.
It really is.
Well, it just reminded me because you're hearing the same lines, it's,
Right.
And rewind, and
Did he kill Sam yet?
No, first
Are we
he
still not
he
there?
edits
kill.
one.
Let's just fast forward to kill Sam.
Are we there yet?
I just want to say there's a scene
Sam
in this
sends a-
Loose Limbs series where she goes to get foot surgery. This girl in a parking garage goes to get foot surgery,
Yeah.
and he cuts off her foot, and she just goes, "My foot!"
It's capitalism. This is the healthcare they give you. You have to go to a parking garage to get foot surgery.
What?
Keep your political views off this show, Ben.
I'm telling you, this movie is.
Jesus, could you imagine listening to
It's
a
a
fucking
metaphor.
debate where like Bernie was like, "No more. We're gonna have to have people get foot surgeries in parking garages." Now Sam Campbell shows up and he kills him.
Well,
After the devil tells him
Hold
to,
on.
I think.
who's the
Did the devil go down to Georgia already?
Yes.
Who's the little delivery
Make sure you
guy who's dating the receptionist?
The hero of the story, apparently.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm like, is he in his own private theater? What the fuck is this? But
I think
yes,
it's just-
he is in a screening room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
So why does he get to watch the movie?
I think he just delivers film to places.
So he's just killing time until his next
From what I
delivery?
can tell, the splatter and gore department is just a big party.
Yeah,
That's what it seems like. So
Again, and one guy is pressured to fucking keep the splatter and gore department afloat.
and it's Ed, right?
It's capitalism. This is like Amazon delivery, man. These people are like committing suicide.
What you're telling me right now is this movie's ahead of its time, and
Yes.
I'm not buying it.
Are you nuts?
No
Do you
way.
not see this?
A little, but is this real?
Yes, this is exactly what's happening in the world.
This is where you're gonna make your stand.
Did you catch the Prince of Darkness poster on the wall?
Evil Ed.
I saw the
Did you see the Fly poster on the
yeah,
wall?
and Evil Dead 2.
I saw Evil Dead too.
Yeah,
Oh, well, we
Both of them
know.
are right beside each other.
Yeah, Evil Dead 2 made an appearance last week on a list.
Zip. Who the fuck is Zip?
I don't know.
Zip and Company. Zip shows.
maybe it's the guy in the theater.
He shoots
Maybe he has
Ed in
a
the
name.
face.
Zip
Yeah.
shoots Ed in the face
Yeah, he does.
Wait, oh, wait. I was calling him Eddie at this point.
because his
I
wife called him Eddie.
Well, he's getting sicker.
Oh, Sam called him Eddie too.
I also said he's the only Swede with an Italian accent.
Zip and who is Zip?
Zip's got to be the delivery
It
guy.
has to be
Does he shoot Ed in the face?
later at the very end. You're at the very end.
No.
Did you notice?
I'm
the-
only 48 minutes in.
Zip
you-
blows his brains out.
Did you
That's
know-
not Zip. That's Nick.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god! Did you notice when the first film canisters are being actually delivered? It looks like a drug deal.
No, yeah.
Like he's like got his sunglasses on. He's kind of leaning up against the wall, like.
He
he's
takes
like,
them real
"You got any
fast
more
and
of that?
slams
Yeah,
the
he's
door,
like, "You got
yeah.
any more?" There's more to this movie than you think.
That makes
It's
me
like a drug.
sad.
They can't.
It makes me sad that there's more to this because.
I'm
Well,
telling
you know what? Maybe you're right. Again,
Am I the
for
only
the,
one that sees
for
any
the beginning of
this
this movie had a clear vision.
Axl
It knew what it
Rose.
wanted to be, and then it fell apart.
We
So-
did know what it wanted to be. It
Ed
was
kills Sam.
spoofing like
I already
the.
got that.
I absolutely love the devil scene.
Nick
when
brings
he's
more
like,
videos.
"Race me to hell." I fucking love it. But
That looked like the devil from
The
shit.
Tim
Legend.
Curry one.
Legend. Yeah,
Yeah.
Legend of the Devil.
I have that in my notes also.
But then, right about now, things get a little confusing.
If you could tell me who Zip and Company are, I would.
Is Zip the guy in the mental hospital? In the basement of this house that makes no fucking sense? He's all bandaged up and shit.
Zip shoots Ed in the face.
I don't remember
That's
anything.
why he had that big fucking contusion when he went to the hospital. Or no, that was
Somebody
the
got shot in
wife.
the face.
Who is
Well,
Zip?
you're jumping ahead.
Didn't somebody break in?
Yeah,
Is that Zip?
that's
That
when
might be
I
Zip.
that's when I texted you guys and said there are some sweet mullets in this movie.
Ed kills
Who
Sam.
are those guys?
I have Ed
No
kill
idea.
Sam. See, I watched this a month ago when we were gonna watch it,
Mhm.
and then I watched I know the last 45 minutes way better than the first hour.
Yeah.
But I have Ed kills Sam.
That's sad, 'cause
Nick
the first-
brings more reels. Nick goes for coffee. That's when that Dr. Evil laugh off
Yeah.
goes on. He gets punched many times. Zip and Company. Zip shoots Ed in the face.
That's definitely what's going on.
Axl Rose guy in guard.
Oh, that's the
Mhm.
guys that come with the gun. What were they doing? Are they trying to hijack film for some other rival? I'm making shit up. I'm making a story up because
If
that's
you
how
want to keep
bad.
the capitalism thing going, fine.
Well, no, I mean that's how bad the script is. That
It's real bad.
I don't understand who
Yeah.
these two intruders were.
They just throw them in to pad the movie, which, for fuck's sake, did not need padded. It did
Oh
not
yeah,
need
there's
it.
tons of stuff where they're just extending, like, oh, we're gonna take an
There's
extra
a
30
scene
seconds.
where the old woman across the way turns into like a nude
demon, right?
woman. No, she turns.
Oh, the new.
You know
Yeah.
what though? I appreciate that they didn't have the old lady
Thank
in a
God.
thong.
Thank God.
Like cut to her, kind of like
Old
what they
woman.
did.
They
in,
even do the
strip
record
show.
stop. They're like,
Well, it's so revolting. The oh man, something about Mary. Is that Lynn Shay, the neighbor?
Yeah.
And she's like got a thing out, and she's all of a sudden you see like these
And let's
big
talk
leathery tits,
Like,
and
and
it's
let's
like
talk
blah.
about Lynn Shay and Kingpin. She's fucking nasty in everything.
Well, I'm just
Put on her
saying.
brain in that dead zone.
I appreciate that they
Dead
did
end.
not do a cut scene to actually show the old lady in a
Yeah.
thong, because
Nobody wants that.
yeah,
the last moment that I remember laughing in this movie
no, we've already passed that.
Was never.
was when he's cutting up Sam Campbell and it's playing the neck bones connected to the whatever. That's and then he shoots a basket into the.
Is that funny in a horror movie?
It
He
was
kind
to
of
me.
dunked. He dunked the shit out of that.
I mean, if I was 12.
I think
No.
I was about 12 when I saw this. So
Ed looks like he's having that actor looks like he's having fun playing this. He dunked the shit out of that head.
yeah,
He did, for sure.
and right then, this movie's
And his
done.
wife shows up.
Yep,
and
then everything is
it's
wrong.
bad.
That's. I'm assuming he missed the birthday party.
Yeah,
Okay.
Barbara swings by and Ed
No,
drops
because
exorcist language.
that's right. He's
Oh yeah.
stick your cock in your ass. or
Something,
something
yeah,
like that.
he says something from
But
The Exorcist.
His daughter complains about still not having the birthday party in the middle of this very long scene. So this
Where
scene,
she gets chased.
This is also
through
when the
fucking
old lady
house.
neighbor calls the police, right?
right?
But it's not really the police. It looks like a military squad.
Well,
He gets tamed. No, that's later
That's
at the
later,
hospital.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
the ambulance.
He
shows
tries to attack Barbara. I'm coming. He does a Night of the Living Dead. I'm coming for you, Barbara. They're coming for you, Barbara.
Obviously, this is.
up. He's throwing a lot of lines from a lot of movies in here.
And there's so much Evil Dead in the background stuff.
Then they quote their own movie within a movie, where one says, "Don't you fucking look at me" or something like that.
Nag, nag, nag!
Just yeah. So she shoots him in the or the shoulder.
She tases him.
She also tases him. That's right.
Scissors go through his foot somehow. I
That
don't know
is
how.
nonsense. He drops a pair of scissors and,
And
it
they
goes
go right through his foot. I think they bounce off the shoe, but that's just me.
I don't know. It depends on sharp and pointed.
No, it doesn't.
No, like it,
They went completely through his foot, through
Yeah.
the bone.
It might have-
from here. He dropped them from here.
it might have marked
If you
it,
have
but-
scissors,
Do you have scissors? Let's
you
try.
can drop them through
Cobra
my
wants to
foot.
try.
They're not going to make it through my leather.
No, they'll bounce off the shoe. Seriously,
Especially Doc Martens.
they look like they were launched through
I
there
don't have
with
docs
like a.
on. My docs are at him.
It's a good shoe, though.
Still wearing docs.
So now we get like a 5-minute long scene of him screaming his head off on a fucking gurney.
Oh yeah, they're taking him away.
And yeah, he goes there, okay, hold on.
You're just now saying, hold on.
This motherfucker has a dead person's head in his house. There's like bodies in the house. The cops are there. The ambulance is there.
The trash.
They send him to the hospital
The
with
trash.
the psych ward with no
No,
police escort.
he was in a straitjacket though.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They removed it later after they gave him a juice.
Shouldn't there still be
Well, yeah.
a police escort or
Yes.
something?
There should.
This the type of health
yeah.
care that Bernie Sanders wants.
Yes.
Yes, this is what he wants. Communism is all about just wrapping him up in a straitjacket.
See, this movie had potential, but it just wasn't. Like, it should have been Dead Alive funny, but it wasn't anywhere near that.
I wonder if it's just because New Zealand, you know, they still speak English. We get that humor a little bit more than it's the you know what I mean. Like the translation is
Listen.
not.
I watched that one movie that was foreign, and I liked it.
What?
Could be anything.
It could be.
Whoa. We're talking modern though. You watched Left, the Right One In.
That was a good movie.
That was Swedish, right?
Mm-hmm.
You loved it.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's modern. This is.
I don't think there's any jokes in here at the end.
No,
there's
there
no
isn't.
jokes.
All the funny shit is gone in the first 30.
Like, Dead Snow is so much better than this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Also, now
I don't even know what this is.
it's 90s. It's not good.
But
I feel
is
like
he
this-
possessed? I mean, this.
He starts seeing
He gets
things
shot and he's still coming at people, so it makes me believe that something supernatural's
Yeah,
going
but
on when he talks to the devil.
he's getting like winged though. Like his cheeks get hit with like
This-
shot.
this-
Like he's not getting direct.
I thought he got hit in the chest once and he still got out.
That's at the very end though.
Well, at the end he
He got hit like in the shoulder.
He got hit in the
or
shoulder by
something.
his wife.
He's getting hit like on the sides.
Yeah.
So
They also tranquilize him, and he chokes a woman from his back in the air while knocking 2 other people out of there. Like, knocks out
Yeah,
3
he
people.
fights everyone in that
It's-
room after he's been injected.
Meanwhile, this paramilitary group, which is unnecessary because it's just one guy upstairs, is missing with every shot that they take.
yes, I have that too. They're like stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Like the word shot.
At some
Yeah.
point, he uses one as a human shield. His partner continues to shoot at him. It's out of fucking control.
They're in a hallway smaller than Harmer's hallway.
Yeah.
It's
With
smaller than-
automatic weapons, and they
smaller.
don't
They
hit
can't
this
hit
guy running. There's 5 of them shooting at him. If you all shoot in a straight line, you have enough bullets to cover everywhere he is in this hallway.
So we all agree that the last like 20 minutes is like what?
45
Like,
minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
It's
half hour I'll say.
Whatever.
But
Once his
I
wife
called
shows
it
up, the
quits
movie's
when
done.
Nick was trying to get up to his girlfriend, and he's talking to the security guard.
No one goes up there. No one goes up there. No one goes up there. No one goes up there.
and then like chokes him with the fucking.
He's still
yellow-
going. Nobody goes up there.
how about does it have one of the? You know what? Though this last one-liner, it's better than a lot of Arnie and Stallone shit from the 80s.
What is it?
Rest in pieces, motherfucker.
Blows the top of his head right the fuck off.
And then I'm speeding this up.
Okay.
We have a fucking voiceover to end this movie. What?
Let's just touch on the duel real quick. They play this Western music.
Oh my god.
And then him and the main military guy have a duel in the bell tower of the hospital, and it's so adorable.
They're playing literal like
Nice
Western
shot.
music.
And he shoots.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking retarded.
I'm
Why?
still just.
Why do
I
you
don't know.
do this to
I don't-
us, Weaver?
I still can't. The voiceover at the end. So out of place. Like, out of left field. What the hell?
It's
Yeah.
fun to dump on Weaver sometimes.
Yeah, and make it easy.
Why do you
I
pick
make it
these
really-
movies? What?
Oh, no,
Because
no.
I honestly remember the
I
beginning
can't
of this
wait
movie.
to hear
Your next pick's Revoke.
Huh?
Your next pick is Revoke.
after February.
Yeah, because I'm gonna pick a bad movie in February.
He gets
But
one,
you did
and then
right
he gets
here.
You know what's crazy is I pick bad movies, and then when it comes to the time to pick the bad ones, they're beyond bad. They're
Why don't we give him a
unbelievably
list
bad.
of 10 movies he can choose?
Yes. We'll
I
give
had
you a
good
list.
ones that we never finished. I think.
Sure.
Oh, whoa.
Sure, like
Name a
Martin.
couple.
Even when you randomly pick from a book, you pick shitty movies.
I picked the first 5-star one in the book.
No.
Yeah,
Which one was that?
Martin.
Martin was 5 stars?
In whose opinion?
This-
Larry from
Oh,
the
Larry the dog. I don't know.
Larry
Is
the
it from-
cable guy.
Yeah.
So you said you picked good ones, but we never got to them?
Yeah, we were.
That's for March and February, April, I bet.
We had the last 5 that we did, I like catered to you guys' taste.
Catered?
Like, I didn't even pick ones that I...
That's facetious.
You can't remember what they are. I can't remember what they are either. I know that I did.
Long. We had a hiatus of months.
I know, we always do. That's how we do things around
Christmas
here.
gets hectic around here.
Yeah. All right, let's get this over with, because...
Thank God.
We'll start with Cobra.
This movie's a 3. It's not the worst movie I've seen. It
mind
tries.
you guys, there are tits in this movie, and it's giving it a 3.
It tries, but its story is bad.
90s butts in this movie.
The acting is not great. Ed is fine, I guess, as a character, but you just literally follow him going insane in a house in a hospital. I don't know if he's possessed, because he talks to the devil. I don't know. Is he a demon? Is he... What is he? What is he? Just insane? Is this all going on in his mind?
I think he's sensitive.
Did he even kill Sam Campbell? Nobody knows. And I don't know.
He's
And
sensitive.
when I don't know, you get a 3.
Uh-oh. All right, Ben?
Well...
Oh, my. Uh-oh.
Trying to work. Scoring this movie is kind of like...
It's hard to do.
Love will rule the world.
People say
it's
you know...
Oh, my God.
It's kind of the people who fight over how cold it is outside. If it's -10, if it's -20,
Oh, wow.
what's the difference?
You're right.
It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a 1. Give it a 3. It still sucks.
Yeah, but it's
So
not shocking.
I'll go with Cobra and I'll give it a 3. I'm still saying this is a metaphor for capitalism.
That's why it sucked.
Poorly executed.
The gore, I don't know, the first 30 minutes, first 20 minutes might have some funny lines and stuff like that, but it quickly goes downhill. I don't even say the acting's terrible. The script is like...
Doesn't even
makes
exist.
no sense
Yeah.
whatsoever. You're just kind of thrown into this, which I guess is maybe a good thing, because they're not spending extra time.
There should be no... What would they have extra time for?
I don't know.
My God. Fucking hour-long hospital scene.
It's my aversion to 90s films.
Yeah, so this falls right into
it.
that.
It falls right into it.
And it's not...
This is so 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It was a psych ward that turned into a hospital.
I
That turned
don't
into
even
a
know where they
lighthouse.
took them.
A lighthouse?
Did you see them going up spiral staircase for like 10
not.
minutes of the movie? He was dragging that woman while Nick was in
Oh my
pursuit.
God, I forgot that even happened. Oh my
It was like
God.
10 minutes he drug her up those fucking stairs.
I guess if you're like really
Desperate.
drunk or really high, you might find this funny, but
And then you'll fall asleep before it gets bad, you hope.
brilliantly said.
Yeah.
A 3.
Okay. I remember seeing this a long time ago in the 5 for 5s.
Do you even remember what year?
Oh my goodness. Early 2000s. I was
Okay.
renting everything there was. And the cover was like a dude with an axe just splitting right down through his head.
His
I
head,
remember
yeah.
the cover.
He said it's a no-brainer, and it was right. It's a no-brainer. I remember very much enjoying the beginning of this movie. And the thing is, I didn't remember anything about the end of it.
Well,
And now that I've seen it again, I know why. Because I put it out of my memory, I think. And I wish I hadn't, so I wouldn't have picked yet another piece of shit. But I would say, here's what I would recommend. Watch the first 15 minutes and shut it off. Maybe the first 20. But once his boss comes to the house
he died.
and dies,
We didn't even talk about the
It's over.
demon in the fridge that he
there's
saw.
a puppet.
It looks like that
It
thing from
almost
Slime
reminded
Bowl
me. Yes, that's
Bolorama.
exactly what it reminded me of.
It has no...
At least that guy talked gangster.
It had no purpose at all. I called him a Nazi.
There were a lot of things that had no purpose in this movie.
Who was the guy in the basement with the fucking bandages on?
Was that Zip?
I don't know.
We're still trying to figure out who Zip and Company is.
And he comes back later, and then like we forgot the girl turns into like a vampire. God,
The
damn
nurse.
it. I can't with
Yeah, there
this.
was a vampire, wasn't there?
It was the nurse.
The
He was having
no,
visions that
the
the
nurse looks
was
like a deadite.
So,
Oh yeah, that's the
Does
Evil
it?
Dead reference.
does the receptionist live at the end? I thought she was dead.
I don't know.
Yeah, the girl does turn into a vampire. He stabs her through the belly, but none of that happened because Nick comes in and blows his head off, and she's fine.
Yeah.
I was waiting for like a jump scare at the end.
And then he says, "Love will rule the world."
Instead, it plays the neck bone is connected to the whatchamacallit bone again.
The dick bone.
Yeah, neck bone's connected to the dick bone.
Dick
so
bone,
If you're real short and have no torso.
you don't want to break that.
Absolutely.
it's a very important bone. So I agree with you guys. It's a social, but you guys don't want to drink for this movie. It's
I'm
a 3. So, watch the beginning. Turn it off after that.
You're in the penalty box, sir.
Well, hopefully my bad movie fits.
We'll
the
be
bad
back in
scale.
February with bad movies.
Bad
so
movie month.
any pick that you give us will probably fit.
Yeah, if you got one,
Did you
send
say
it
we're
in.
back in February?
For bad movie month.
We're already halfway through February.
What month is this?
March.
Where are we?
I thought it was January, yeah. What? Get a hold of us at
Tell us where to get a hold of us.
horrorcastings@gmail.com.
Send us some bad movie recommendations.
Yeah, if you've got one. Daniel, if you're alive,
We'll take one.
pick a good movie that you think is good that will probably be bad.
Give
About
us
animals.
one. Yeah, one movie. The first movie that gets in can be our fourth movie
Literally
for that month.
anyone. Doesn't matter. Pick one, you win. You get to pick.
That's it.
Yep.
Is there a Shockman Part 2?
I wish.
Nobody wishes for that.
This time he finds a mate.
Yeah, he gets through that door.
And there's baby
Shit gets
Shockman.
wild. Horrorcastings@gmail.com, Facebook.com/horrorcasting. We're on Twitter @horrorcasting. We're on Podbean, YouTube, iTunes. Rate, review the show.
Thrill me.